The charity was founded in 2011 by Charlene's husband, and he named the charity Charlene Reevely Children's Charity to support children and their families through grieving and loss. So Dan experienced a loss in his life. Charlene was killed by a drunk driver in a hit-and-run accident, and he recognized how little support there was in the community. So he decided to start a charity in her name to support other families who go through similar tragic situations.
I think the thing that sets us a little bit different than the rest is that sometimes clients that come to us, they just need that somebody to listen, or somebody to share a cup of coffee, or to go for a walk. We don't consider ourselves any type of counselors, but we're more just support. And the other thing too is that we are 100% volunteer. Not one board of directors paid. We do not have any staff members. Every dollar that is raised throughout our efforts throughout the community for fundraisers, etc., it all goes right back. There was a family member who had passed away, and it left a single parent with their children, and they didn't really know where to turn to or who to go to for help, and then they got connected with the charity. We've helped support her children through summer camps. Counseling has been offered, and the first toy drive for her was very impactful, where it reminded herself and her children how to, smile and feel that joy during such a sad time for them. Yeah, from the first time they contact us to who they are at that point to who they become throughout their counseling sessions and throughout their relationship building with the charity, it's a very neat experience to kind of see them evolving themselves. Charlene and I were best friends, and when she passed away, I was spending a lot of time with Dan, helping him with the kids at the time, and he had this idea for the charity, so I jumped on board at that point and helped as much as I could bring his ideas and vision to life with the help of other board members that are connected as well.
Yeah, and Charlene was my sister-in-law, so it wasn't hard to make a decision to be a part of something to support Dan and with his vision, and also to support him as well as help other families, because we were directly impacted by the lack of resources that were in the community, and so fulfilling this dream and helping other kids get through their grieving is really what empowers us to be a part of this. Yeah.
Everybody feels grief. They understand that word. But every single person's journey is a little bit different. But the one thing that we have in common is we all have that word, right? And so that's why, even though every story is different for our clients, we can still relate to each other. We're still connected because we feel, we've all felt loss. So that's really important.
Everyone has suffered from grief and loss at one point. Last year, 268,056 people in Canada died, according to Statistics Canada.
Did you know? In 2011, the National Household Survey counted about 30,000 foster kids in Canada.
And in America, 1 in 7 people lose a parent or sibling before the age of 20.
When someone loses an important person in their life, they have to cope with it.
But how would they do that?
How would you cope if someone you love passed away?
My name is Grace.
My name is Junkie.
And we present to you the Charlene Reevely Children's Charity Society.
This charity is a non-profit organization offering support and assistance to families with children experiencing a loss of a loved one.
Charlene was a 30-year-old mother of 4 children and was a very active, caring, and supportive person. She was well known throughout the community, as she had become a certified fitness trainer after her achievements in various fitness goals.
Unfortunately, she lost her life due to a hit-and-run accident while she was trying to help a stranded motorist. The tragedy had taken place in Port Coquitlam on the corner of Pitt River Road and Lougheed Highway.
In the blink of an eye, Dan, Charlene's husband, had become a single father to provide and care for their 4 children.
Embodying Charlene's love for children and desire for a closer community as inspiration, Dan reached out to support other families experiencing a loss of a loved one, creating the Charlene Reevely Children's Charity Society. This charity, also called CRCCS for short, helps provide one-on-one counseling for the family members left behind, books and resources for the children and their parents, toys, summer camps, support groups for children and youth, and bursaries for graduate students with plans for post-secondary education who have lost a parent or guardian.
The staff members and the volunteers raise money by hosting local events such as bottle drives, toy drives, movie days, and galas.
The community also helps the CRCCS by donating money and items such as food and drinks that are necessary for the events to work.
Like this, all the money and help comes only from donations within the community, with no government funding nor other sponsors.
As a grassroots charity, the CRCCS does its best to help grieving families find happiness and hope after a heartbreaking loss, but this charity depends strongly on the community to make this possible.
For the CRCCS, every cent of donations make a huge difference.
If this charity were to receive the $5,000, the grant will be spent efficiently on providing families with counselors whom they feel most comfortable with, as well as buying toys and books to support the families.
The unique quality of this charity is that 100% of their profit goes to support families directly, so that families can get the most assistance possible.
In other words, no one gets paid, not even the directors of the charity. Everyone is a volunteer. This is why volunteers are very important to the CRCCS.
By visiting the charity, we felt the warm welcome of the staff and their benevolence in putting suffering families prior to their own benefit.
Their kind-heartedness and sincerity in wanting the best for people enlighten the spark within us to help others in the community. However, we're not the only ones who feel this way. Many families who have received help from the charity also feel like this too.
There are many ways for youth like us to help this charity and make a difference in the community.
We can become a volunteer ourselves for the CRCCS. They welcome enthusiastic volunteers who are committed in giving back to the community.
In addition, we can host our own fundraisers to donate money, toys, and books to this charity.
As they rely heavily on social media to raise awareness, even sharing photos and news about the CRCCS is a big help.
In conclusion, the Charlene Reevely Children's Charity Society is a local grassroots charity that helps grieving families and children that need our support.
With everyone's help, we can make the community a better place. Thank you.